All right, welcome friends. Let's begin with our focus on Bangladeshi admission that yes, Hindu minorities have been attacked and there have been more than 1,700 instances over the last few months. And remember, when the Bangladeshi minorities, including the Hindu community, were saying that they are being attacked, they are being targeted, there was obfuscation on the part of the Yunus regime. Now the Yunus government, though downplaying by claiming that these were political and not communal attacks, admits that of the 2010 attacks which the minority groups outlined, 1769 incidents did actually happen. About 300 of them are being investigated, but about 1,400 of them have been confirmed that yes, in 1,400 plus cases, the Hindu minority and other minorities were indeed attacked. I'm being joined in by Kishalay from our Kolkata newsroom on this story. And Kishalay, you have been closely monitoring and reporting on the developments there taking place in Bangladesh, in Dhaka, particularly on the issue of attacks on the minorities. Are you surprised by this admission coming in from the Bangladeshi regime, in fact from the police itself, that yes, indeed, 1,400 plus attacks on the minorities did happen? With a qualifier, of course, they are claiming that these are not communal, these are essentially political.
Well, Abhishek, it is a shock indeed, as Yunus himself at one point of time openly said on camera that there has not been one single instance of communal violence or attack on minorities. That is what he said in a particular meeting he held with many of the religious leaders. Now, a police administration managed by Yunus himself, who is the chief advisor or whatever he is, we don't know actually, because he's not really doing his job well. Now Yunus, the police administration of Yunus is admitting that there has been 1,700 cases of violence on minorities, out of which 1,400 has been confirmed. But the number is a bitter pill to swallow for Yunus, so they have to put a rider behind it. They are saying only 2% of these attacks on the minorities are actually communal, rest are political. Now we are asking, Abhishek, the Hindus of Bangladesh are also asking that what kind of political violence happens where only selected minorities, their homes, their temples are being attacked, their deities are burnt down, their family members are killed. What kind of political attack is that? Why is an attack on a temple is not communal but political? How is he differentiating? How is Yunus is doing it? However, the Minority Council of Bangladesh, a Hindu, Buddhist, Christian Minority Council, they have come out with a figure of 2010. They are saying that in the same period that Yunus is talking about, the 1,400 attacks, these are not 1,400 but actually 2010 attacks happened.
Yes.
And they are saying that all these attacks are communal. None
Yes.
of them are politically motivated. So
Yes.
this is the latest update.
Yes, Kishalay, just stay with us. I am being joined in by Prashant Kumar Sheel from Dhaka. He's a journalist, political analyst, and he is going to tell us how much of these numbers to be believed, how much of this spin to be believed. A very good evening to you, Prashant Sheel, for joining us. Thanks for coming live with us. And, I'm going through this statement that has come in from a Bangladesh police, and it says that after the fall of Sheikh Hasina government, all the attacks that have taken place, they have come down to a number of 1,415, which have been confirmed by them, of vandalism, of attacks and targeting of minorities. And they claim that a majority of them, 98% plus of them, are political in nature, not communal. What do they really mean? These are attacks after all. Attacks are attacks.
Yes, brother, it's very unfortunate for the who are living in Hindu minorities in Bangladesh. Actually, we talk about it several times, that kind of attack, that kind of violence, that kind of mob violence. At that present time, it is just, we think about it is a hide and seek game, nothing else. Nothing else than hide and seek games for the government and the minorities and all of the Hindus and Sanatanis look like that. And you talk about the exact figure of that. Actually, is the one kind of eyewash, nothing else. The ground reality is more than not at twice, thrice. Is a more than 10 times. You know that the victim, the root level in village, in actually in urban area, the people, there is no media can connection with that. So that is a problem. So at that case, we think we can talk about the some case, some targeting uh, case, but not like that. The real figure is too much big, more
Prashanta,
than we talk about.
if you're
And
saying it's 2-3 times more than what is being reported, what is the way to get that information out, get those cases out, and get those investigated? Because unless you get them out, they are not even going to be investigated. The police is saying that while the minorities group, the Bangladesh Hindu Buddhist Christian Unity Council, reported 2010 cases, they could only verify confirm 1415.
okay, brother, I talk to you in the last. You know that is it may be 1 month ago. Our chief advisor mentioned that there is no attack on communal attack on the Hindu minorities. Now they can just rectify that there isn't some attack, but there isn't only a political issue. It is actually unfortunate for the Hindu minorities is there because you know that the Hindus are Sanatanis in Bangladesh. They're one kind of peaceful in nature. They have not a very high ambitious, political ambitious, and nothing to like that. But they can be used in a vote bank. And there is one kind of propaganda that all Hindus or and all Hindu minorities in Bangladesh, all are the Awami League. They can support Awami League. There's a one kind of tagging politics cultures. So you are a Hindu, you are Awami League. So we can just attack you because you're an Awami League. So that is actually a funny game. It's a one kind of equation game, political propaganda game, nothing else. In Bangladesh, in natures, they have rights to. There is lots of political parties. They haven't do lots of thinking. That you can tagging one party, you are Hindu, that you are Amali. That's the issue. There's an unfortunate here. You know
Prashant,
that there is all people in Hindus, they are not in one sophisticated group, one political party ideology. So you can talking about that you are Hindu, you are Amali. So this is an unfortunate reality.
yeah,
So and that is the issue. And that is the issue that some people, some authoritarian people, they can condemn that you are the Naumaliga, you are the Hindus that from your attack is justified because it's a political attack. So how it is funny? It's one kind of funny. You can take it. That's a minority. Minority is what? It's based on religion.
yeah.
Majority, minority. When you can disseminate that is based on religion, nothing else.
Yeah.
So you can attack the minority. You can take his own kind of political. It's unfortunate, really unfortunate.
In fact, the same statement, Prashantoda says that as of 8th of December 2024, which is like more than a month back, 2,200 incidents of killing and attack on minority were reported since August 5. Now, this is a substantial climb down despite the obfuscation that's coming in from the Bangladeshi side and the government about the fact that attacks have happened. Attacks have happened in thousands, and the attacks are continuing, of which they have been able to confirm only 1415. My last question before I let you go, and I would again harp on this difference between political and communal. Prashantoda, when they say these are political attacks, do they mean that the Hindu community is being targeted for being supporter of Sheikh Hasina? Or that because India has given shelter and refuge to Sheikh Hasina, that's why the Hindu community is being targeted in Bangladesh?
You know that the Hindu peoples are targeted in Bangladesh not from 5th August. Is coming from 1947. We are very unfortunate in Bangladeshi people who are living in Hindus because all the time they can targeting on the political levels, political manufactures, political glass only. But you can see the scenario. They are one kind of genocide from the Hindus. Okay. So that is unfortunate. So the people in Bangladesh, you know that they are very much eagerly, they have non-movement free movement. They're not in very one-party politics. Not they cannot target it. You can that they can support in Awam League. The 1 or 2% people, Hindus people are there, they joining politics. But
Absolutely.
how you can just targeting the majority people in every root village, the targeting the people, moving, you can just kidnapping, you can just targeting, firing, everything, moving, looting everything from, you can just already attacking
All right.
at the temple, Hindus temple.
Yeah, it's
The
clear,
very
it's
few
clear,
people are involved.
Prashanto Kumar Sheel, that the Bangladeshi government is in a bind. They were first trying to present a picture of no attacks on minorities. Then they made a climb down and said that, yes, indeed, attacks are happening. And now, while still trying to sort of fudge the facts about whether these are political or communal, the government has now admitted that thousands of attacks have happened, 2,200 by 8th of December, and that they are continuing. Thanks for joining us from Dhaka with that perspective.